Welcome! I'm Hoosfoos McCabe, and today we continue our Empires of the Undergrowth story mode playthrough. This episode is a building episode, flush with the food, territory spaces, and royal jelly from our harvest and frontline level successes. We will prepare our Formicarium for the next gateway battle at the hands of the evil Scientist 1 and Scientist 2. Here we are back in the Deez Antz Formicarium, and we are going to do the possibly final experiment third gateway mission now that we've finished 3.1 and 3.2. But before we do that, obviously, we need to do some upgrading and fleshing out of our Formicarium because we moved here, we were relocated, and all we've done is open up our way to the outside. So, before we do any building in here, I'm going to spend some of this copious amounts of jelly we have. So let's start by, looks like we opened the leaf cutters. Very nice. 300 jelly. That's expensive. Let's start by, on the black ants, selecting an ability over here. I am not sure which one we should do. Self-preservation upon dropping below 40% health, retreat for half a second. Or self-repair, when out of combat, regenerate 4 extra health per second. I don't know how long it takes them to repair back to full health. I don't know about this whole retreating thing. It seems like this would stop them from attacking when we want them to attack. But you know what? Let's just try self-preservation. Why not? You know, worst case scenario, I have to restart the entire game. Okay, so we've got our wood ants. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bump them all the way up to level 3. Because at level 3, they also, if I remember correctly, yes, they slow the enemy. So now our rapid fire ants, we got the rapid fire ones, will slow the enemy. Let's see what their abilities are. Ability options are Corrosive, deal an additional 6 venom damage over half a second, or High Pressure, deal an additional 4.5 physical damage immediately. So I believe Gooey Geek suggested I take Corrosive. Let's check the other ability. This one costs 100, which is quite expensive. Crippling. Target takes an extra 40% damage from further physical attacks for 1.5 seconds, or target takes an extra 40% damage from further venom attacks for 1.5 seconds. Now that's interesting. So this is more venom, this is more physical attack following these abilities. Following being hit. Whereas these deal additional venom damage, and this does an additional 4.5 physical damage. So there's a synergy there. I think you want to take either both venom or both physical. If it were just these guys, I would definitely take venom. But because we're presumably going to have troops tanking and doing physical damage, maybe it makes more sense to have actually this thing here. Oh, sorry, this thing here, crippling. I'm not really sure. That's okay. I'm going to think about that one. Let's take a look at the wood ants. I mean, the leaf cutters. Adacephalotus major is a large tank that draws the attention of nearby enemies. I can choose 2 variations. Oh, okay, so stun and taunt. These will always taunt, and at level 3, they gain a very high resistance for 4 seconds with a 15-second cooldown. Or with stun, they will stun, always. And at level 3, the enemies will be massively slowed for 4 seconds after the stun wears off. Again, not certain, because with the synergy with the wood ant, I would think these guys do so much physical. I'm inclined to taunt and then go physical on the high pressure here and extra physical damage here, figuring we're going to put our wood ants along with our leaf cutters, our majors. So now these guys will be taunting to keep them away from our rapid fire wood ants. Oh, what are these pluses? Oh, improvements. Oh, you can individually upgrade? Oh, that's nice. This guy doesn't have it. What's his story? Oh, maybe you have to have both things done. Oh, yeah, I guess that's probably it. Okay, let's see what we can do here. They're no longer slowed in nurseries. These are our workers. Aggressive brood, increase attack damage by 3, making workers reasonable fighters. Efficient brood, workers no longer slowed on nurseries. Additionally, increase movement speed by 40, food harvested from creature by 10, and job completion speed by 2. I don't expect to throw these guys into fights unless I have to, in which case we're probably screwed, so I took efficient brood. Let's see what our other option is. Nimble. While not in combat, attacks against the worker have a 60% chance of causing no damage and enemies must be closer to see it. As soon as damage is caused, this creature enters combat, or cannot take more than 20 damage in a single attack and reduce incoming damage by 20%. So this prevents them from being one-shot. This keeps them out of battle more because, I mean, while not in combat, they have a 60% chance of causing no damage. It's more enemies must be closer to see it. That makes it interesting to me. So I'm going to assume that with this one, they're going to be two-shot by everything instead of one-shot. And they're not going to do much damage. I'm going to say nimble. I'd rather they just not get involved in the fighting. And yes, it is. Both abilities. In fact, let's... Ooh, okay, so harvested quality. So resource harvest. For each point we put in here, harvested quantity increased by 0, rounded to a whole digit, 0.4 per point. So rounded to a whole digit. So that should give us 1. And I don't know how much movement speed this is, but that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm not going to do this. We've got 492. Let's see. Oh yeah, what are these? Right. All incoming damage reduced by 3 to a minimum of 0.5 or cannot take more than 20 damage in a single attack. Now this, shockproof, is what we're going to take so they can't be one-shotted. We have 392 left and this costs 200. Aura. Sharp. Aura. This and nearby creatures reflect 30% of the damage back to the damaging creature. Or Aura. This and nearby creatures take 30% less damage. I'm probably going to go for this, but for the time being, I'm not going to do anything. Because maybe it'll make sense to upgrade our queen. Maybe it'll make sense to upgrade our individual folks. Oh, I forgot to... Wait a minute. We want them to be level 3 for sure. And we only have 282 left. So, oh yeah, no, we're not doing anything right now. So, okay, so we have finished doing all of our DNA adaptations. Let's come up with a strategy for laying out the Formicarium. So we're going to do same business. We're going to do food stores here near the entrance. So let's throw down food stores. Speaker set to the wrong setting, so I couldn't hear what was happening, which is not good. Is there oh, V. Okay, perfect. V. Boom, 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 boom. Let's take this out, please, and that. And how are we for food? We're low, so now we're going to take these folks, and we're going to send them up top to go get food, because this should presumably be safe, because we're just in a Formicarium. So let's sketch out, do we need waste areas? Do we need leaf areas? I guess we don't need leaves on this Formicarium mission, because there's nothing showing... Yeah, there's no leaf stuff. There's a cool pyramid, though. Ooh, look at the flower, too. Okay, I'm going to assume we don't need leaves, because I don't see any refuse or anything like that. Maybe something will change later. So, we don't need refuse areas, so let's see. Where do we want to put people? Our food stores are full, so we're going to lay down more food. Oops, I keep wanting to upgrade. More food, more food, more food. We're going to make basically the entrance a food paradise here. Okay. And then we're going to go to upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Okay, so, whoops. Let's do this. Okay, so let's think about where we're going to put our folks. So, we'll start with a troop of workers. Now, do the workers need to be close to the outside? I don't think so. I think if we're having them pop during a Formicarium battle, we actually want them away from the entrance, although it'd be nice to be able to have them dash outside for food. So I think we want to put the workers over here, and we want our warriors to be in this vicinity so that they can pop in the middle of battles. So let's... and there are no... Oops, oh shoot. There are no enemies in the Formicarium, right? Yeah, no enemies. Oh yeah, we would see it here. Oh wait, no, here's one. Oh no, sorry, that's up above. Okay, so let's put our workers. Let's make a space for workers. We're going to go the 19 route. Oops, because oh, that's not right. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so is that right? That doesn't look right. Hold on a second. I screwed this up. So we're going to go the 19 route, hoping we have enough food. But I can always add in the heavy majors later, I guess. And I can always go get more jelly. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oops, 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 3. 2, 3. There we go. That's right. There we go. Okay, let's let our workers dig this out. So we're going to move them back here. Thank you, folks. That'll be our workers. Now, we want... These guys are 50? Yeah, these are 50. These are 60. And these are 150? Yes. So, wood ants. Okay. Let's see. We're going to clear out some of this. Clear that out too. No, actually, we're going to leave that. We're going to fill all of this space with food. Okay. Okay, so we can hold 350 food. I'm looking up here for food, in case you guys are just tuning in on this episode. And we're going to upgrade some of these. They're fairly cheap to upgrade, and we'll see how we do for food. Okay, so now we're going to do these two ants. We're going to do our black ants and our wood ants, our rapid fires. So let's lay out. Oh, yeah, well, we'll lay this out. But first, actually, we need to put down space for workers. Oh, did I do it wrong? Oh, don't have enough food. Okay, but that's okay. You're going to go over here to 5. And we're going to do 1 backspace tab. And we're going to say 5. Go right here. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. And we'll just stay on 1 so I don't accidentally tell 5 to come back here. So now we're going to put down more workers. We're basically going to get 19 workers. Then we're going to do 7 of each of these, and then see how much food there is outside. All right, well, since you can't do it... Oh, you know what? We'll have you dig out, please. Okay, and if you are just tuning in, the reason I'm doing 19 is because, as you saw over here with the food, you can upgrade when there's enough points around each of these, so you can get up to level 3. And our goal is to get, in particular, the combat ones up to level 3. For the workers, just a second. At level 3, they get upgrades to job completion speed and so forth, but we don't care too much about that, at least relative to the warriors. Okay, so we've got more food here. So we can, yes, we've got plenty of food. Okay, and then we're going to need a speed tile here so that we can get all 6 points to do the upgrading there. Okay, and then we're going to set these to upgrade a little bit so we get a little bit faster speed, but we already spent some jelly on some upgrades, so we don't worry too much about that. Then we're going to, and so we have 19, that's where we're going to stop with that worker group at least. Now we're going to dig this out, and this will become our, we're going to start with the black ants, and then we'll do the rapid fires, maybe right here, maybe up here, I'm not certain yet. Same story, we're going to do, like I said, we're going to try to do 19 of each, but we're going to start with 7 of each. We'll upgrade those to level 2, that can be upgraded, or the center one to level 2. We'll just keep grabbing that food. Let's go up here and move 5 a little bit further into the food, not that I think it matters. Oh look, we're taking out a bug here, why don't you do that, please? Okay, aha! Here are our black ants. They also can go up top, because they're not doing any good down here. So let them... Okay, there we go. In fact, 5. I wonder if we can move... Oh, it doesn't matter. What we're going to do is we're going to actually move 1 over to here. And let them get food from here while fighting whatever creatures over here, which I can't see. Oh, it's just a worm? Oh, who cares? But whatever. They'll get food from over there. So now we're going to... I take it back. We're going to do all 19, and we're going to hope we have enough food. Okay, and then where should I put... Oh, we need a speed tile. Where should I put our wood ants? How about we put them right here? Although it would be nice to... No, I don't know. You know what? We'll put them here. Oh, no, we won't. Hold on. No, we'll put them right here. Yeah. Open you up, please. Okay. That'll be our wood ants. And then, I don't know that we're ever going to have enough food to get 19 of our leafcutter majors. Or at least fully upgraded. So let's see how we're doing before I go spending food on that. Let's see how we're doing with everybody else. Okay. And we... Alright, I'm going to build them all out first. And then I'm going to do all the upgrading. These are 60? Yeah, whoops. Okay, speed tile. Okay. And we're going to now go back to upgrade, 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 upgrade. Okay, so I'm just building out our Formicarium. Waiting for more food to come in. And I'm actually cannibalizing our food a little bit before the brood can even hatch. But that's okay. We'll be fine, because I can see that we have enough food at least to get this part done. Aha! Okay, here are our wood ants. They also... You know what? I'm going to move them into one for now. And we'll move them... If I want to move them, I'll move them later. Whoops. Why are you not upgraded? Oh, maybe we don't have enough in the nest group. You know what? Here, you go to the nest group. You go there for now. Hey, doing well. It's hard to see the food count there. Okay, 430. Now, if you haven't watched my whole series, you won't know that on the initial Formicarium, or the gateway battle, I underestimated the amount of food we would need, and we actually ran out. So I want to be very careful. I kept sort of arrogantly claiming that we had effectively infinite food, but we don't. We didn't, and we don't now. We've got the food here that we have, and if I want more food, I'm going to have to redo some other boards. But I'm hoping that we can use what we got, the resources we have, to win the day. Let's see how we do. Oh no, what's happening here? Oh, this needs to be updated. Okay, Not see how much food we have. There we go. And there we go. Boy, that is really difficult to see. There we go. Whoops. Let's just keep going. Sorry for the silence, but this is what it takes when you're building the colony. The queen is heads down on the, or I guess, abdomen down on the egg laying. Okay, we're getting our black ant soldiers here upgraded. So everybody will be level 12, or excuse me, level 3. Okay. As soon as we get that one. Okay. So now, if we look here, we have, there we go, 19. If we look down in the Black Ant Brood Chamber at the bottom, levels 1, 2, and 3, they're all 19 or 3. All 19 should be 3 here. Oh no, we've got 6. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, I just didn't upgrade them. Oh, maybe because they were waiting for upgrades of their friends, their neighbors. Okay. Now, I haven't done anything with speed tiles except as a way of making sure that these entrance brood spaces get their points they need for upgrading. But they're cheap, I believe. Yeah, they're 5. And they just make you go faster? That's upgrade points to all neighboring tiles, right? Walk speed is tile with increment speed. So, what I want is I want a little path from this brood space to where we're presumably going to be engaged in battle. Alright, so our food stores are filling up. We still have more food, folks getting food. Let's move 5, even though I think they're smart enough to grab it. Yeah, it looks like they're smart enough to grab it, but let's just move them anyway, because who cares? Okay, now I am going to wait. We're just about full. What we don't want to do is run out of food mid-battle. So, what that means to me is we want to upgrade these food tiles, because if we run out of food, then we can't make new brood. So we want quite a bit of food storage. I'm going to go for 1,500 if I can do it. Let's see. Okay, we'll let those upgrade. We got a couple more we can do. Okay, I think we're going to... Okay, alright, 1,500 it's going to be, or a little over, I think. Yeah, 1,550. Okay, so now we're going to try to let our food stores fill up to 1,550, and we're going to take stock of how much food we have up here. Remember, it takes 150 to make each of these majors. So that is expensive. I don't know that we have that much food here, so I'm going to be very cautious making the majors to begin with. I'm not going to go straight to 19. And I believe I'm going to put them... I'm going to put them right by the entrance, because if we need them and they're hatching, I think we're going to need them in a hurry. So let's put down the majors.
Oh, the Eruptor workers have raised the first Attribution ant.
Very good. I look forward to seeing how they integrate into the Eruptor hierarchy.
Let's see how we do. So we're going to upgrade them. We really want to get up to 3, where they, let's see, what do they do at level 3? At level 3, they become highly resistant. Wait, sorry. Yeah, at level 3, provides increased health, attack damage, healing, and the ability to become highly resistant for 4 seconds when at low health. So, but at level 2, that's not the case. Okay, so we're going to move our wood ants here, our leaf cutters here, and we're going to move group 5 is going to be our kind of go-to worker. These will stay nest. So let's see how we do. We're going to have them bring in this food. Well, for the time being, we can let these folks do that too. Oh, okay, we can make 1 level 3. So this is going to be 6 level 2 and 1 level 3. And then we're going to make sure that our food stores are full before we do anything else. And that we still have food out here, which, see, we're running low here. You guys get this? There's a little bit over here. There's some here. Yeah, see, I don't think I could create 19, upgrade them all, and still have our food stores full. So I want to be prepared, although we do want to take all the food that's outside. So we want to make sure we get all of that. Well, we can't upgrade these guys any further, so I might as well dig out. Might as well dig this out. Okay, so that changes things a little bit, right? Right. Right, okay. So now we're going to... I don't know if we're going to do anything. Okay, 5. Okay, 5. Okay, come on over here. 5? Yeah, 5's over there. Okay, you guys. Every morsel, please. Every morsel. We need it all. Look at this temple. Super cool. Or pyramid, whatever it is. Okay, you guys get that, please. Okay, now 5, you can go over here. We're going to see how much food we got. Okay, we're almost at 1550, which is where we were, which is our max. So before I spend any more food, I want to make sure I can't be using it on something else. I think we're okay. 150, 300. Okay, another 600 down. Okay, let's see how that does. Let's see, now that we take all this food, let's see where that puts us. So I'm not going to upgrade these because I think a higher quantity of level 1 leafcutter majors will be more valuable than these 6 level 2 majors. So we're going to wait. Okay, everybody's hatching. We're looking over here. I didn't upgrade any of these guys. Let's take another quick look at them. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Okay, so these guys... Right. Yeah, we just want them moving quickly. And at level 3, speed and job completion speed. So it might be worthwhile upgrading some of them. But we're not going to worry about it right now. I want to spend our jelly needlessly. So we'll see where our weaknesses are before we pre-optimize, as they would have said back when I did software. Okay, there's still some food there, so I'm going to risk it a little bit and hope that we can get all 19. That might have been not smart, but you know what? Live and learn, or live and don't learn, whichever. Whatever floats your boat. Strikes your fancy. Makes you happy. Whichever. Food stores are full. Our ants can't collect anymore. That's great news. Let's upgrade. Wait, let's let everybody hatch, I guess, first. We should be able to collect a little more. So I think level 2 of these guys, even though they're much, much more expensive than upgrading these guys. Yeah, it's 20 to upgrade these. It's going to be 150 to upgrade these. I think this is what we're going to need. I think 19 workers inside our nest doing what needs to be done will be fine. So let's upgrade some of these. Okay, I'm going to be very cautious. I want to start the mission with full food stores, and I think that that's it. That's everything. So if we call everybody back, backspace on you, backspace on you, is that all the food? That is all the food. Everybody's going to come back into the nest. Everybody back in. Oh, what? Who's leaving 15 food here? Can someone pick this up? Hey, pick that up. Okay, you can't collect any more food. Well, okay, that 15 food can stay there. Everybody's going to come back down here. Our food stores are full. We only have a little bit of food up there. Maybe they have food in their mandibles. Oh, you know what? If we have 15 food, let's maximize. We're going to upgrade once. Now we'll go up here. 1, up top. Grab food here, please. Really, I'm a little gun shy because the first gateway mission I did, I got my butt handed to me, and I don't want that to happen. What is this 15? Why? Okay, I don't really know why it says 15 there, but I'm not going to care. That's over optimization. Okay, everybody down here, we're going to set our workers back in the nest group. We're going to have group 2. Actually, we're going to color code here. Our soldiers are green, they're number 2. Our rapid fires are yellow, so they're going to be number 1. And our majors, our leafcutter majors, are blue-ish. So, well, they are blue, so we're going to do cyan, or whatever color that is. Okay, so we've just got food sitting here. Our food stores are full. Okay, all right, let's do it. I feel good about our adaptation and remodeling choices, and I'm excited to fight back against whatever Scientist 2 throws at us. That will have to wait until next episode, though. If you subscribe and click the bell, the nice algorithm at YouTube will alert you the moment that the episode drops. Thank you for being here, and please remember to have your pet spayed or neutered.